Welcome to the 2015 Bass Champs Championship on the Red River in Shreveport, Louisiana. Hello everyone, I'm Fishburne, and there's a lot going on here this week. It's a two-day event. The winner is going to take a Skeeter bass boat home. Second place will also take a Skeeter boat home. Lots of money and prizes on the line. Over 500 teams qualified for this event on the Red. Now let's talk about the conditions. Not so good. We have high winds right now blowing in. It's 84 degrees, and the winds are simply a frontal system. How will that affect fishing? Well, the anglers that I've already spoken to said not so much, because the bite is off. Flood conditions in the past several months had the Red out of its banks. It blew a lot of the grass and a lot of the lily pads, which are primary bass cover, out of here. Now, what's going on right here? The banquet has begun. We've got a great meal for the guys, and then Chad Potts, president of the Bass Champs organization, will be on stage, and he's going to recognize some of our top anglers from the previous season. The Angler of the Year trophies will be given out, one in each of the 4 divisions. You don't want to miss this. This is the Skeeter Bass Champs. Get ready.
In 1997, two friends in North Texas created the Bass Champs Tournament Organization. Chad Potts and Jeff Welch devised an innovative plan to create an online presence along with amateur fishing events that have changed the landscape of competitive bass fishing. In 2002, Skeeter Boats stepped up and joined the team as the title sponsor. And today, the Skeeter Bass Champs Tournament Trail is the largest team tournament circuit in the nation, boasting the richest guaranteed payback in grassroots competition and drawing competitors from all over the country. I'm your host, Fishburne, and this is Bass Champs.
Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter. Eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. Progressive, boat insurance, and more. Under Armour, armor for the war offshore. Berkeley, catch more fish. Academy Sports and Outdoors, right stuff, low price, every day. Sportsman's Auto Network, dealers that speak our language. And Chevron Dello, let's go further. Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne starts now. I got to tell you something, the Skeeter Bass Champs at each event put on a show, especially at the championship. It's all about the AOY, the Angler of the Year title, and I'm going to interview those guys and find out the details.
One more round of applause for these guys.
Congratulations on an Angler of the Year title with the Skeeter Bass Champs. Having the Angler of the Year title coming to the championship, does that add undue pressure?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any added pressure because the way the conditions are now, everybody's struggling.
He's lying.
It's anybody's
He's lying.
game.
I want this more than I want the Angler of the Year.
You guys had a stellar season.
Yeah, we started out with the win right off the bat, and it kind of set the season for us.
And I think you guys know those lakes pretty well.
Yeah, we do.
So if I'm a newcomer to the Bass Champs tournament circuit, do I stand a chance in the Central, or should I go somewhere else?
You stand a chance always, but it's different.
Are you just saying that so you can take more money? Is the key in an event like this, with the conditions being this tough, to cover water or to stay in an area and pound it?
You got to have good key areas with some big fish in it, and so you've got to have those. And then beyond that, you got to be able to go catch some keepers. A lot of good fishermen here.
Revo Reel, orange ticket.
Talk about a cool banquet. How about 100 door prizes? We're talking about Academy Sports gift cards. We're talking about Abu Garcia rods and reels. We're talking about Minn Kota trolling motors. Are you kidding me? This is big. This is Bass Champs.
Blue ticket.
Hey, sweetie.
Revo Reel.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the banquet. Everything's going great. They have almost 300 teams. I know. She wants to be fishing, of course.
335.
No, I was just talking to the producer, yes. Robin, yes. No, Chad and Jan are doing great. She says, hey, she's going to call you later. And a bunch of ladies keep coming up to me, and I think they're coming up to me, if you're following my drift, they want to say hey to you, and they're telling me how much they miss you. Yes, I miss you too.
Blue ticket, 006.
Okay.
039.
All right, we'll talk later. Love you too, bye.
Tomorrow, it's tough. It's tough.
You hear that?
I think he's on them.
I'm not going to say we are, but I'm not going to say we're not. You know, we did find some fish as far as number go, but as far as quality, we're hoping the quality would be there. You know, but we got the numbers right now.
Are there any special tips or tactics that you guys want to share with us? Completely off the record, this will not leave these fish lips.
Idle through the jetties.
That's a good tip.
Would you believe it if I tell you I caught them off a beetle spin?
I've heard it's hot. I love the beetle spin. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
All right,
appreciate
thanks.
it.
Eat, sleep, fish, Skeeter. Featuring the tournament-ready ZX Series and the top-of-the-line FX Series. Skeeter Boats has received the NMMA CSI Award in Excellence for Customer Satisfaction for 14 consecutive years. More than any other freshwater fiberglass fishing boat manufacturer, Skeeter's limited lifetime structural warranty is by far the strongest in the industry. Visit SkeeterBoats.com to locate your nearest Skeeter dealer to learn more and see what sets Skeeter apart from the rest.
Yamaha VMAX SHO, the game changer. The pros knew right out of the first hole shot that the VMAX SHO was the real deal. VMAX SHO exceeds two-stroke performance, delivers four-stroke efficiency, and is packed with legendary Yamaha reliability. It's the faster, stronger, smarter, lighter family of VMAX SHO outboards from Yamaha.
Is there a place where the underwater images are the clearest you've ever seen? We're seeing every fish, we're seeing every detail of structure, and where every bottom contour was visible, where whatever you wanted to see below the surface was real. Do you want to go? Structure Scan 3D is the future of fishing. We can show you how to find fish faster and catch fish in a way you've never experienced. Let's get them.
It's just before 7 a.m. Of course, first light, safety first as always. And we have a lot of boats all trying to get to the actual launch area. The boat ramp is behind us. We're gonna idle about, it looks like about a mile. All the boats will stage there. Then Chad will call their number. Jeff will check the live well, make sure their safety equipment's in place with their life vest, of course their kill switch. And then they're gonna let them go through the gap. Good morning.
Good morning.
Chad, what can we expect, man? Everybody's jacked up.
Everybody's ready to go for sure. Everybody's actually on time for the most part. Good.
Have you talked to anybody about the weights? I mean, are we hearing 15 pounds to stay up there today?
I'm thinking 14 pounds a day is going to win, my guess.
What about all the aluminum boats? I've seen at least 10 out here.
A lot of guys already may have messed up their first boat. Now they're on their backup.
And those aluminum boats could play a big factor. Not only do they draft less water, they can get in the shallow spots, but with the river having been changed so much because of all the flood conditions in the past year, you got to remember that those aluminum boats, they can get over those big sandbars and silt bars that have shifted and moved. So it's going to be really interesting to see not only what kind of weight it takes to do well day one, but to find out how all those aluminum boats do. Whoa! Yeah, they'll all be here shortly. Oh, let me tell you who's going to be here shortly. The Bass Champ staff. They're going to show up in about 15 minutes. I mean, it's so quiet you could hear a pin drop right now, but everything's been set up. And don't think it doesn't take a long time. They spend 8 hours just putting up the tent, getting the trailer aligned, leveling this thing, bringing in the prize boats. It's a system, and they're very, very good at it. But all of their effort is for the anglers. Our 250 to 300 teams hit the bank, bring their bass, weigh them in. Chad calls the weights, and guess what? Weigh-in starts now.
All right, Corey Rainbow and Rusty Clark, they won this event last year. 677 on the weight for you guys. I know it's not what you're hoping for, but tomorrow's a new day.
The 2014 Red River champion, of course, the team of Clark and Rambo. Are you pleased with this?
Yeah, after the practice we had, you know, last year we threw frog in the pads the whole time, and the flood knocked out all the pads, so we just praying for a bite right now. It's pretty tough on us.
1038 on Big Bass. You got some more to go along with it?
That's it.
Well, who needs more when you got that one? Hold that fish up real quick.
Where'd that come from?
Sam Rayburn, I guess.
What a fish.
That is a great fish.
Cody, I didn't know 10-pounders lived here. You found one.
And that was the only one we found. Yeah, we just lucked out and got that one fishing a crankbait just inside the river channel on some rocks. They just kind of come up and wallowed on top.
And then what? Did your partner grab the net?
Well, he had to get it out first. We didn't even have it out.
Randy, your boat is stuck on a sandbar?
You remember what Iaconelli's look like?
Yeah.
Well, mine looks just like that, except there's no trees around it.
Where is your partner?
He's in the boat. We called and got it okay to get you right in.
You called Jeff.
Yeah.
Got it all set up to bring the bass in. All right, Randy, go ahead. We want to watch your way. You're going to have to change those drawers.
You do have a limit, though. You caught them. It looks like you've been in a mud wrestling event at the same time, 968.
Chad, I just got an update from the Weather Channel. The tide will be in February, if that's any consolation for Randy. But the other thing that you guys don't realize is his shoes are still out there, but they're about 3.5 feet down the mud, and it's going to take him 45 minutes to get the mud out of his toenails.
Adam Miranda, they got 5 fish, 1143 on the weight. It's only going to put you about a pound out of the lead. Good job, guys.
Guys, I got you these. I feel like we're kind of the Beetle Spin family.
Yeah, that's right. We need his bumper sticker back on our truck.
Beetle Spins or bust.
That's awesome. There we go.
You know, we talked about a preconceived idea of what it would take to win this thing.
I'm still thinking 2022.
Okay.
It's going to be tougher tomorrow.
If you catch 5 fish, like I told you yesterday, catch 5 fish both days, it'll be good.
Beetle Spin.
Beetle, I was going to say, this is what I got going.
Let's keep it under our hat, guys. Good luck tomorrow. All right, thank you.
Keith Ivey. Looks like a pretty good bag. You need 1258, still in the lead. How about this? New leaders, 1373 on the weight. Adam Clark. Now you need 1373 to take the lead. I think they're going to be close. There you go. Now we're talking 1479 on the weight.
Day one at the Red River Championship for 2015 is in the books. Guys, congratulations on the lead. What's going on out there?
It's been crazy. Adam, why don't you take it up? He's got a better memory than I got. So
we've certainly had our setbacks over the past 3 or 4 days, but you know, we've stayed positive. We hadn't spun out, you know, and we've just been really blessed and fortunate that we've gotten through the hurdles that we have, and we found some fish late yesterday, and we made them happen today. So.
Talk about tomorrow. Is it going to be the exact same strategy? Are the conditions going to mess you up? Has the boat traffic impaired your progress? What's going on?
There's been some boat traffic. We were in the area we were in, had several other boats in it. I think we're just going to go back there tomorrow. We're going to hunker down and we're going to outfish them.
Yeah.
That's all we have to go on. So
yeah, we're just going to have to pick it apart, and just like we did today, and get the lucky bite, and we'll be good.
Now, I got to tell you, that right there is a sweet rig. And hey, guys, if you're like me, you've probably seen the brand Chevron Dello showing up everywhere. What is it? How does it work? Well, I'll tell you. They have a whole family of products that are awesome. And you may have a light-duty pickup truck that you tow your bass boat with, or you may even have a piece of heavy equipment. It doesn't matter. Dello's got you covered. Check us out.
Neither rain nor snow, nor greenhorn running a picker, nor a 2-ton runaway log, nor the kickback of a chainsaw, nor hungry wolves
shall stay me and my heavy-duty long bit from the call of these mountains and its rugged harvest.
Thought I told you to stay off our turf.
And what would you know about turf, Skipper?
Let's end this here and now. Let's dance.
Whoa there. Progressive covers boats and RVs, okay? Plenty of policies to go around.
Oh, I'm the bad guy. You threw a fish at us, so. Yeah.
Coverage for land and sea. Now that's Progressive.
Hey guys, I want to tell you about a brand new program, the Sportsman's Auto Network. And if you're planning on buying a vehicle this year, you've got to check it out. The Sportsman's Auto Network is a bonus program from the best dealers in Texas, and it offers tons of cash and incentives for all brands of vehicles, new or used. And if you're an outdoorsman who loves to hunt or fish, you'll be eligible for over $30,000 in bonuses just by buying from one of the dealers. The Sportsman'sAutoNetwork.com.
Take life by the hand and shake it. Every day is what you make it. Now, 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 I gotta get out, out, out. The whole wide world is your adventure. An adventure called today. Hey, hey, whoa, whoa. An adventure called today.
The first round of competition of the 2015 Skeeter Bass Champs Championship is complete. The team of Clark & Clark with the lead over 14 pounds. Can they hold on and win this thing on the red? Well, we're going to find out next week. But right now, Clark & Clark are going to join me on a special little body of water and show us exactly what they did and why they did it to lead the championship.
There you go.
Really? Guys, thank you so much for being here. Could you take a break and just maybe not catch a fish for just a second? So today we're going to tear down what you guys did on the red to be leading the championship. And what's this I see? A little jig?
Little jig fish.
Great! Any details you want to give me about the Red River jig?
Just a 1/4 ounce, small tight trailer. Something we could get in there tight and fish quick.
And it falls slow. And that was one of the keys that we had.
Yeah.
So
in the open water, we had to have a light jig. And
yeah. That was one of the patterns we had out there at the red. It was kind of open water with some stumps on it on a flat. And it'd fall down in about 6 to 8 foot of water in a little ditch. And on the backside of that, it was a thick hyacinth that we ended up punching later to catch our limits. It was fun. We started out on the main river, but we migrated to that shallow spot where nobody could get into. There was only 3 boats in there max, so.
Hey Adam, tell me about the aluminum boat and how it really played the key in your success.
Well, we knew going down to the Red River again that the backwaters play a big part of it. Getting our big Skeeter in there and some of those areas was tough on us the year before, so we got this shallow water boat to get in there, and during pre-fish, we found fish on the main river, and we just kept trying to stick to our game plan to use our competitive advantage to get this boat back in some spots that we knew would get less pressure. And our last spot that we checked on Friday happened to be that spot. And without this boat, we don't think we'd have got in there 3 times. Nice color.
Today it's a lot colder than it was on the red, obviously. The water temperature back, well, here it's like 59 degrees. What do we have back in that pocket?
73.
72, 73 degrees on the red. So it was really about perfect for what we were looking for. The clear water, the fact that there was hardly anybody back in there was a big deal too.
Unbelievable. Different time of year, different water temperature, totally different environment, and they're crushing them. Pretty impressive.
Well, to get into there, this boat, we had to trim up all the way, and we didn't have to push it into that spot, but we did push into several of them because it was maybe 6 inches deep when we went in there, and a big Skeeter's not going to get in there. My 21 wouldn't have got in there. Wish he'd quit catching fish so I could talk a little bit. That's very typical, you know. He gets the numbers. I normally catch the big fish.
That's why we make a good team. With that recent flood down on the Red River, the big thing for us was really locating the backwater that had clear water in it. And that's just part of the Red River. You got to spend the time to cover the water, and you're gonna put in a lot of effort on areas that aren't gonna pan out or aren't gonna produce or aren't gonna be part of your game plan. And You just have to keep looking.
Come on, buddy.
Nice one.
Well, she choked it too.
Choked it.
Yeah.
Well, you can see these guys are catching plenty of bass this morning, and they're using the same baits they used on the red. Watching these guys, they're just relaxed, they're having a good time, but this is how they compete. I mean, they just work well together and put fish in the boat. And that's what it takes. You gotta have a great partner. It just so happens that they're related.
Nice healthy fish. 5 of those on the red will do you justice any day of the week.
Yeah.
That's a good fish.
That's a toad there, baby.
That's a good fish there.
Oh, he's as big as I thought he was, but it's a good fish. Cool. Thank you, sir.
Nice chunk.
Not a bad little chunk.
Pretty.
Right on that drop.
Probably be a school of them sitting down there with him about that size.
God, they're gorgeous fish, aren't they?
Pretty.
Thank you, baby.
Felt like I got hit right there. Yep, sure did. That's a better one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Come here, big boy.
Got him?
I got him.
You know, a lot of fishermen, they don't give up information. Everything's on the hush-hush and the down low. But when you look at these guys, the likelihood of them telling us exactly what's going on is probably not so good, or can you guys give me something?
We can give you something.
We can give you something.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. The first one we caught was on a crankbait.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Then the other ones where we got back into the shallow water, we started with a little swim jig.
It's 1/4 ounce. It's a good stiff hook. Works well on 20-pound fluorocarbon. We were swimming this by a lot of the wood, creating a reaction strike. 7.5 foot, fast action, medium heavy rod, and a good fast reel, good gear ratio reel, 7/9 to 1, and you can handle whatever hits.
Then we got onto a pattern that there's a bunch of hyacinth back there. And some of it was on trees, lay down trees, about 6 to 8 foot deep at the end of the trees. And we started punching the hyacinth, and that's when we got well.
Aha.
And we'd use a punch bait similar to this one right here.
Oh, let's take a look at that right there.
Got a 1 ounce tungsten weight on it.
Got a big heavy wire hook and braid?
And braid, yeah.
What pound braid is that?
That's 50.
Wow.
And a lot of times we had to pitch that thing 20 foot in the air to break through it.
Man.
But that's primarily what we did out there.
Great. Well, guys, great information. Next week, we'll see if Clark & Clark can hold on and win the 2015 Skeeter Bass Champs Championship. But get ready, there's more coming up. Hi, guys. I want to thank you for the overwhelming response to our new website, GoFishOutdoors.com, where you'll find the best in bass fishing tips, techniques, articles, instructional videos, and our updates on the Go Fish VIP Club. Our motto is to learn more, catch more, and laugh more. So jump online and sign up for our newsletter and receive a really cool gift for free at GoFishOutdoors.com. See you there.
The ultimate predator has evolved again. Now, Yamaha VMAX SHO Performance is prowling the waters in 4 hungry, exciting new models. With their 4 valves per cylinder and double overhead cam fuel-injected design, these advanced 4-stroke predators are taking performance to a whole new level. Vicious, lean, efficient. VMAX SHO. The pack is growing.
Fishing is a passion. It is a sport like no other. A combination of determination, the right tools, and time on the water. A dedication like no other. At Fun & Sun Boat Sales, we're dedicated to your on-the-water experience. So when you're in the moment, nothing will get in the way. Fun & Sun Boat Sales, 2 convenient locations. Look for our new tournament support trailer at local bass tournaments. Fun & Sun Boat Sales, supporting our local anglers.
Hi, I'm Randy White, General Manager of Taylor Oil Company. We've been servicing the Metroplex for over 60 years with quality Chevron products and dependable service. But don't take my word for it, take the word of one of my customers.
I'm Dustin Bennett. I own First Response Fleet Service. We repair and maintain multiple fleet accounts. We rely on Taylor Oil products to service our trucks.
At Taylor Oil Company, our #1 goal is customer service. Whether you're just changing your oil at your house or you have 1,000 pieces of equipment, we can take care of you.
Taylor Oil Company. Call or visit online today.
You know, the Berkeley lines have been around a long time. They got a lot of really cool baits. Probably the most popular bait in the power bait line, I'm gonna say, is a power worm, but that's not all. You've got the new Pro Twitch tail minnows, you've got the new shaky snakes, you've got floating steelhead worms, you've got 3.5 and 4.5 power tubes. We've even got the new Havoc line. There's a subwoofer, there's one of their change-up. Oh, the change-up is new for this season. They've even introduced a new hook series. They've got a heavy flipping hook, they've got an EWG extra wide gap hook, they've got, let's go crankbaits. They've got a new square bill, they've got a wild thing crankbait, they've got a digger, they've got the War Pig rattle bait, 1/4 ounce, gotta get the vibration. They've got the new Cutter 110s that are the new jerk bait series. You got to try these, and a lot of rattles inside, up to 12 different colors. But guys, here's the key: the new swim bait hook, and yes sir, the hollow belly swim bait in what? The junior size. Look, it's about getting bites. Everybody wants to catch a big one, but at the end of the day, the man with the most bites, in my opinion, is the winner. So downsize to get more bites. Get the new Fusion 19 swim bait hook, pair it up with the hollow belly, and get it on. Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter. Eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. Lowrance. Find, navigate, dominate. Progressive. Boat insurance, and more. Under Armour. Armor for the war offshore. Berkeley. Catch more fish. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. Sportsman's Auto Network. Dealers that speak our language. Cross Industries. Automotive accessories for anglers. Go Fish Outdoors. Learn more, catch more, laugh more. And Chevron Dello. Let's go further.
He's got it. He does. That's a good one. That's a good fish. I saw him hit that.
Yeah, I did too. Come on, big boy.
Ready.
Come on, big guy.
Popped it off that branch and he smoked it.
Yeah, he did. Right where it's supposed to be. Nice little chunk. Pretty fish.
Aren't they? Nice color on it.
Gorgeous fish.
Well guys, I can't thank you enough, first of all, for spending the day with me, but number two, getting so detailed, giving us so much great information on the Red River. First day leaders of the championship. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
And you guys, you look like you have so much fun. You got a great relationship.
Yeah.
Dude.
Super excited.
You guys are good.
Glad to be here. Thank you guys very much.
What a great day.
It's been beautiful.
Man, thank you again. And join us next week for part 2 of the 2015 Skeeter Bass Champs Championship from the Red River. We'll see you next time.